Good afternoon. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has condemned the routine massacres occurring in Ukraine and the Middle East, urging the international community to break its silence. Speaking at an award ceremony yesterday, Sanchez emphasized the need to uphold international law and to promote peace in both regions. If the international community remains silent, we will raise our voices even more to defend international law and peace, he said. Spain is one of the European countries that has decided to officially recognize the state of Palestine as a sign of support for a peace process. Israel's military campaign in Gaza has continued despite a United Nations Security Council resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire. The international community has warned that Israel's actions in Lebanon could escalate the Gaza conflict into a wider regional war. 4 Brits have been rescued after their luxury motor yacht exploded in flames before sinking off Menorca. Pictures show the inferno torching the 40-foot boat after the fire started in the engine room. Coast Guards went to the rescue and tried to put the fire out with high-pressure water jets, but they eventually decided to take it further out to sea to minimise the risk of an explosion before it sank. The 4 Brits on board had already been rescued and taken ashore on a boat belonging to a sailing club based at Mahon Port. The drama occurred around 6 p.m. on Sunday. The boat sank around 2 hours later, around 4 nautical miles southeast of Mahon. Spanish manufacturing activity picked up steam in September, showing its strongest growth since May, with output, new orders and optimism about the coming months rising strongly, in contrast with Spain's Eurozone peers, so a survey showed this morning. The Purchasing Managers' Index for Manufacturing rose to 53 last month from 50.5 in August. It was the 8th consecutive reading above the 50 mark that separates growth from contraction. The INE Statistics Office on Friday confirmed that the country expanded a solid 0.8% in the second quarter, compared to 0.3% for the Eurozone as a whole, with annual growth reaching 3.1%. And the latest weather maps show some parts heading for a cold snap, with temperatures expected to tumble on Friday. Many regions could see temperatures falling into the low single digits. The charts from WX Charts show the northern and central parts set to experience particularly chilly conditions. Around Madrid, temperatures are expected to be around 12 degrees Celsius during the early hours. Even in southern regions, the cold front will bring some noticeable changes. Experts from Madrid Discovery suggest that whilst October marks the end of summer and the start of autumn, this year's cold front is somewhat unusual. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.